beautiful soul who carries the weight of this unfinished love story in your heart. You who wakes up thinking about him and goes to bed wondering what could have been. I see you. I feel every tear you've cried when you realized he wasn't coming back. Every deep breath you take trying to ease this pain that seems to have no end. You're not crazy for still thinking about him after all this time. You're not weak for missing someone who clearly moved on without looking back. What you're feeling is real. It's valid. And honey, there's a divine reason why your heart won't let go, even when your mind tells you it should. In this sacred moment, allow the golden light of Archangel Gabriel to illuminate these words and reach directly into your wounded heart. Gabriel, the divine messenger who brings clarity where there's confusion, who reveals purpose where we only see chaos, is here to show you a truth that will completely transform how you see this pain you've been carrying. Take a deep breath and feel his loving presence surrounding you right now. There's a sacred reason why you were born in the month you were born. There's a divine mission woven into your very essence that explains exactly why you attracted this man into your life and why he had to leave. Your heart knows this specific kind of pain that doesn't have an exact name, this feeling of being incomplete without him, like a vital part of your soul was torn away and taken with him. You feel like you're walking through life with a hole in your chest, trying to smile for the world, while inside there's this constant echo of his absence. I know you've tried everything. Prayers, affirmations, attempts to forget, moments of anger where you swore you'd never think about him again, but it always comes back, doesn't it? This emptiness, this deep knowing that something fundamental is missing. You look at other women in happy relationships and wonder why your story had to be different, why the love you felt so intensely wasn't enough to make him stay. That pain you feel in your stomach when you see something that reminds you of him, that anxiety that grips your chest when you drive past places where you were together, that bone-deep exhaustion from carrying so much love for someone who's no longer present in your life. All of this is real. All of this matters. And today you're going to understand that all of this had a divine purpose far greater than you ever imagined. You've probably beaten yourself up, wondering what you did wrong, replaying conversations, analyzing every text message. Stop right there, beautiful. This isn't about what you did or didn't do. This is about what your soul came here to learn. Archangel Gabriel is showing me a luminous truth right now that will quiet your heart for the first time in so long. He whispers that you weren't born in your birth month by accident. Every soul chooses their moment of entry into this earthly plane based on the specific lesson they came to learn, the mission they came to fulfill, and the type of experience that will most contribute to their spiritual evolution. Gabriel reveals that this man didn't enter your life to stay forever like you hoped. He came as a divine catalyst, an instrument of the universe to awaken gifts and strengths within you that were lying dormant. On the other side of the veil, before you were born, your soul already knew you would go through this experience of intense love, followed by loss, because this was exactly the experience needed to activate your true spiritual purpose. The angels are showing me that every tear you shed over him was actually watering invisible seeds of wisdom and compassion within you. Every sleepless night thinking about him was strengthening your ability to understand human pain at a level that only those who love deeply can reach. Your pain wasn't wasted. It was transformation in progress. This man was never meant to be your forever person. He was meant to be your awakening person, the one who would crack your heart open so wide that you could finally access the depths of love and wisdom you came here to share with the world. Look back now and see who you were before he entered your life. Feel the difference in the depth of your soul, in how you understand love, in the way your heart expanded even through the pain. You who maybe once saw love as something simple, now know its most complex and sacred layers. Recognize the extraordinary strength that flows through your veins right now. You survived nights that felt endless, days where everything reminded you of him, moments where you swore you couldn't bear the longing anymore, and yet here you are, breathing, moving forward, carrying all this experience as wisdom etched into your soul. Feel how your heart, even though it's been hurt, is still capable of love. Notice how your ability to feel has become more refined, deeper, more genuine. The pain you carried for him didn't destroy you. It sculpted you into a wiser, more compassionate version of yourself. You're not the same woman who fell in love with him all those months or years ago. You're stronger now, even if you don't feel it. You're wiser now, even if you question everything. You're more beautiful now, even if the mirror doesn't always reflect what you want to see. I am Gabriel, bearer of divine light, and I come through this message to free your heart from an illusion that has caused so much suffering. Beloved daughter, you believe his purpose in your life was to stay by your side forever, but I come to reveal that his true purpose was to awaken within you the memory of who you really are. Each birth month carries a specific gift, a sacred mission that the soul came to fulfill. Your pain over him wasn't character failure or lack of worthiness. It was the activation process of your true spiritual nature. He was the match that lit a flame that was already within you, waiting for the right moment to manifest. I place this truth in your heart now. You no longer need him to be complete because you were never incomplete. The love you felt for him was actually an echo of the infinite love your soul has for existence itself. He was the mirror that reflected back to you the intensity of love you are capable of. Free yourself now from this emotional prison, daughter. Your mission is not to suffer eternally over an earthly love. Your mission is to use the wisdom you gained through this experience to light the path for other souls who will go through the same awakening process. The month you were born holds the key to understanding not just your personality, but your soul's deepest calling. Stop seeing your capacity to love deeply as a weakness. It is your spiritual superpower. If this message from Archangel Gabriel is making your heart vibrate differently, if you feel there's a truth here that your soul recognizes, write in the comments, I accept my sacred mission. Let the angels feel your presence and your willingness to understand the greater purpose behind your pain. Before we continue with the specific revelation about your birth month, pause for a moment and feel the energy of this message. If you sense that Archangel Gabriel is truly speaking to you through this screen, if something inside you is quieting for the first time in so long, confirm your presence in the comments. The angels need to feel that you're ready to receive the complete truth about your divine purpose. Gabriel is showing me now how each birth month corresponds to a specific aspect of the soul's journey. Those born in the early months came to learn about initiation and new beginnings. Those born in the middle of the year carry missions related to blooming and manifestation. Those born in the later months have the purpose of completing cycles and preparing transformations. But regardless of your specific month, there's a universal truth Gabriel wants you to understand. Your ability to love intensely is not a weakness or a curse. It's your spiritual superpower. It's through this ability that you touch other souls, that you offer healing through your own transformed experience, that you become a channel of divine love in the world. The person you loved served as a spiritual activator, someone who came into your life to break down the walls that prevented your heart from expanding completely. Now that those walls have been dissolved by the intensity of what you felt, you have access to levels of compassion and wisdom you didn't possess before. Think about it. How many women your age have settled for comfortable but passionless relationships? How many have forgotten what it feels like to love with every fiber of their being? You haven't. Even through the pain, you've kept your heart alive and open. That's not a flaw, honey. That's a gift. Gabriel is asking me to pause here. He wants you to know there's an even deeper layer to this message about your birth month. If you feel you're ready to receive the complete truth about why your soul chose exactly the month you were born, no matter how intense or transformative it might be, write in the comments, I am brave enough for the truth. The revelation Gabriel wants to share now goes beyond common understanding of astrology or numerology. He wants to show how your birth month determined not just your personality, but also the specific type of painful experiences you would need to go through to access your deepest spiritual gifts. You chose to be born in the month you were born because your soul knew it would need certain planetary and cosmic qualities to sustain the intensity of the journey it had planned. The pain you feel over him isn't accidental. It's the process of sculpting your soul into the shape it needs to be to fulfill your mission in this lifetime. Every woman born in your specific month shares certain soul characteristics, certain lessons they came to master. The universe doesn't make mistakes, beautiful. Your birth month, you're meeting him, you're loving him, you're losing him. It's all part of a perfect design your soul orchestrated before you even took your first breath. Gabriel is allowing me to see your near future now, and what I see will fill your heart with genuine hope. I see you waking up mornings where the first thought is no longer about him, but about the infinite possibilities this day offers. I see you smiling in a completely new way, with a light in your eyes that comes from within, from the deep certainty that you've found your place in the grand divine plan. I feel the energy of people who will still enter your life, attracted by the wisdom you developed through this experience. I see you offering words of comfort to broken hearts, sharing the strength you gained through your own journey through darkness. Your pain will transform into your greatest instrument of healing for others. There's a future relationship I can also perceive, but it's not like what you lived with him. It's something built on a completely different foundation, not on need or lack, but on fullness and shared purpose. Someone who will recognize in you not just the passionate woman, but the wise soul that emerged through transformation. I see you looking back at this period of pain with genuine gratitude, finally understanding that everything was necessary to sculpt you into the extraordinary person you're becoming. The longing will give way to wisdom, attachment will transform into freedom, and what today seems like an ending will reveal itself as the most beautiful of beginnings. You're going to help so many women, honey. Your story, your healing, your transformation, it's going to be the light that guides other women out of their own darkness. That's why you had to go so deep into the pain. That's why you had to love so completely. That's why you had to lose so profoundly. If this message from Archangel Gabriel brought peace to your heart for the first time in so long, if you feel something fundamental has shifted in your perspective about this pain, leave your gratitude in the comments. Write how this revelation about your birth month touched your soul, so other women can be inspired by your transformation. To continue receiving angelic guidance that will support you in this process of awakening and healing, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Gabriel is showing me there's so much more wisdom to be shared about how to transform pain into purpose, about how to use your most difficult experiences as stepping stones to a life of deep meaning. Share this video with someone you know needs to hear this message. Sometimes we are instruments of the angels to bring healing to hearts we don't even know are suffering. Your simple act of sharing might be exactly what a soul needs to find her way back to the light. May Archangel Gabriel continue guiding you on this journey of self-discovery and transformation. May the wisdom of your birth month reveal itself more and more clearly, and may you find, in understanding your divine purpose, the definitive liberation from all suffering that no longer serves your growth. Until the next video, beautiful soul, may the angels constantly whisper in your ear the reminder of how loved and special you are, and how your journey, even with all the pain, is perfectly aligned with the divine plan for your life. Your pain had purpose. Your healing will have impact. Your life has sacred meaning. Final word from the angels. Stop apologizing for loving deeply. Start celebrating it as the spiritual gift it truly is.